Movement of the eyeball around 3 axes of rotation. I've taken several of these eyeballs that you've seen before, fused them together, and made a larger eyeball. And here's the one. So today I'm going to describe the rotation of the eyeball around 3 axes. Those 3 axes are a vertical axis of rotation, a horizontal axis of rotation, and there's another axis, a posterior anterior axis of rotation, which comes straight out at you. On the front of the eyeball, in the cornea, I have a red arrow that will show the movement of the cornea as we go through medial and lateral rotation. There are 7 muscles in the orbit. 6 of them are involved with movement of the eyeball. The 7th muscle, the levator palpebrae superioris, is a muscle that elevates the eyelid or opens the eye. All 6 muscles are involved in the movement of the eyeball at this vertical axis. So you can see when I move the eyeball within this vertical axis, there is adduction, movement toward the midline, and there is abduction, movement away from the midline. Muscles involved are the medial rectus, adduction, that's straight forward. Everyone can see that. Again, this is my right eye, so pretend it's my right eye. So medial rotation, of course, not medial rotation, but adduction via the medial rectus. Other muscles that are involved about movement that adduct are the superior rectus. So have some idea where the muscle comes from. It comes in at an angle, attaches to the upper pole, so it's able to adduct. Also, the inferior rectus comes in at an angle, lower part of the eyeball, and it also adducts. Abduction, movement away from the midline, is by the lateral rectus. So again, that's straightforward. The other muscles involved with abduction are the superior oblique. As it contracts, remember it comes from a medial direction over here from the pulley and attaches. So superior oblique, abduction. Also inferior oblique, coming from a medial orientation, connecting here. So abduction also. So 6 muscles involved in this axis here. The horizontal axes, note that there's depression and that there's elevation. Muscles, there are 4 muscles involved in movement around the horizontal axis. Elevation is via superior oblique, superior rectus. Again, you can see that because of it attaches. When it contracts, it pulls the eyeball up. The other muscle is the inferior oblique. Note that it comes down below. When it contracts, it elevates the eyeball. The muscles involved with depressing the eyeball are the inferior rectus. Again, that's pretty easy to see because of its attachment. Will depress. The other one is the superior oblique. Medial side, connecting here, depressing the eyeball. Some people like to remember the superior oblique as the down and out muscle. When it contracts alone, it moves the eyeball down and out. The other movement is around the posterior to anterior axis. So when I turn the eyeball, you can see the arrow move medially, so that's medial rotation, and to the right, that would be lateral rotation. Muscles involved with this movement are the superior rectus is a medial rotator. Again, it comes mostly over to the right side, contracts, medial rotation. The other muscle involved with medial rotation is the superior oblique. So the 2 superior muscles, superior oblique, the angle, medial rotation. The 2 muscles involved in lateral rotation are the inferior rectus, again angle here, contracting, and then the inferior oblique, contracts, and also lateral rotation. Medial rotation is also called inversion. Lateral rotation is called extorsion. So remember that these muscles function in a coordinated effort. Not one of them acts alone, so that with any movement we have a coordinated effort. So that's always important to remember in movement of the eyeball. So 3 axes of rotation on which the eyeball moves. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.